Look at the headlines. President Nath Kovind addresses inauguration ceremony of International Ambedkar Conclave in New Delhi. Regional Committee for East Jaintia Hills seeks time for submitting its report to Chief Minister to December 15. CLP leader Ampareen Lingdaw strikes a defiant note, says a Congress will continue to grow. And 2 cases of Omicron variant traced in Karnataka, says Union Health Ministry. And now the news in detail. President Nath Kovind has said that Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was in favor of awakening the moral conscience of the society, and he used to say that rights cannot be protected only by laws, but it is also necessary to have moral and social consciousness in the society. Addressing the inauguration ceremony of the International Ambedkar Conclave in New Delhi today, Kovind said Dr. Ambedkar always emphasized on non-violent and constitutional means. He said, in the Constitution, many provisions have been made to protect the interest of the scheduled castes and the scheduled tribes, and Article 46 of the Constitution directs that the state shall develop the educational and economic interest of the scheduled caste and the scheduled tribes with special care. The Regional Committee for East Jaintia Hills, headed by Urban Affairs Minister Sneobha Langdhar, has sought an extension of time for submitting its report to the Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma to December 15th. Home Minister Lakshman Rimbui informed that the decision was taken after a joint meeting between the regional committees from both the states held in Shillong on November 28th. Both the committees had earlier conducted a joint inspection to Ratachera, which is one of the 6 areas of difference between the states. The Home Minister said that both the committees will again meet and the report will finally be submitted on December 15.
Meet again before the 15th of December. So we have asked for extension of time till the 15th of December. And I hope within this week or next week, before that time, they will be able to go to the field jointly, and then we will meet again.
Congress legislature party leader Ampareen Lingdaw struck a defiant note as she asserted that the Congress party would continue to grow in strength. She added that the party would raise new faces and lay emphasis on the empowerment of women in politics. She further stated that the party was examining filing petitions against the 2 members left out of the initial appeal made to the Speaker. It must be noted that the Speaker had issued notice to 10 MLAs to reply to a petition filed by Congress party seeking their disqualification under the 10th schedule of the Constitution within 7 days.
Disheartened, we are not looking back, but we are going forward with a new zeal. We will raise new faces, and we will show that, like we always do, the coaching of our party will always be beneficial in the long run for the state and the people of the state of Meghalaya.
The Union Health Ministry in a press conference informed that 2 cases of Omicron variant has been detected in Karnataka. The ministry urges all those who are unvaccinated to get the jab as soon as possible, while maintaining that there is no need for panic as all primary and secondary contacts of the patients have been traced. Meghalaya reported 24 fresh COVID cases and 25 new recoveries, with 1 COVID-related death in the last 24 hours. The state now has 296 total active cases, and the total number of recoveries has reached 82,764, while the total number of fatalities in the state stands at 1,474. Union Health Ministry said the country reported 9,765 new COVID cases in the last 24 hours, while 8,548 COVID patients recovered during the last 24 hours, and the national recovery rate stands at 98.35%. Meghalaya Education Minister Lakman Rimboy has informed that the SSA teachers' salaries for 2 months will be disbursed very soon. Rimboy said that a total of 59 crore was received from the central government recently and that the payment instructions are being processed. The SSA teachers in the state have been protesting and raising various demands, including regularization of their jobs and payment of their dues. Meghalaya's own whistling village, Kongthong, has bestowed a rare honour upon both Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chief Minister Conrad Sangma. They have composed tunes for them, a tradition that is generally reserved only for people born in the village. Here is the report.
Kongthong village in East Khasi Hills, renowned for its unique tradition Jingruai Yaobei, where each child gets this very own lullaby or tune within a week of birth, has honoured both Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chief Minister Conrad Sangma by composing tunes for them. Kongshitiap Kongsit, who composed the tune for Prime Minister Modi and Chief Minister Conrad Sangma, described it as an expression of love and gratitude.
Tang shu yo I khlung chna begin raya bedet kijing tengi kami hi kan naga sintur yang mi hi naga stur do no in wai be I khon long sim sul hi kum yon raya be dab kijing raya be pet mendang rit mendang kha hang ne po kong thong handai prime minister ngarwai na kijing bala ai ko skim lo si kaleng ke India.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi thanked the residents of Kongthong for this kind gesture through a tweet. Rothel Kongsit, chairman of the Kongthong Village Development Committee, expressed his happiness that the Prime Minister has acknowledged this humble token of appreciation from a remote village. The same feelings were echoed by Chief Executive Member of the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council, Titos Tawel Khan.
I'm very proud of our village because we get recognized from our state of government to our chief minister, especially the response from our honorable prime minister is a great privilege for each and every one of us.
Wat umudi wala da umpala banyer ula da tip ka Kongthong. Mo tang ni sing ni haka Twitter ka chong wa la ai khublei ka snom Kongthong.
This September, the village was nominated for the UNWTO's Best Tourism Village Award, which recognizes village taking innovative and transformative approaches to tourism in rural areas in line with the Sustainable Development Goals. With sustained measures adopted by both central and state governments, Kongthong and its unique traditions are set to become key attractions in the country's tourism circuits and earn national and global acclaim. Bureau Report, DD News, Meghalaya.
And now here is the weather report. The maximum temperature recorded was 20.3 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 8.4 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 45%, while in the evening it rose to 70%. No rainfall was recorded. The forecast: weather is most likely to remain dry. Our news bulletin is also available live on our YouTube channel. In addition to watching on television, viewers may visit the DD News Shillong YouTube channel to tune in to our daily bulletin. And before we conclude, a look at the headlines once again. President Nath Kovind addresses inauguration ceremony of International Ambedkar Conclave in New Delhi. Regional Committee for East Jaintia Hills seeks time for submitting its report to Chief Minister to December 15. CLP leader Amperine Lingdaw strikes defiant note, says Congress will continue to grow. And 2 cases of Omicron variant traced in Karnataka, says Union Health Ministry. And that's a wrap of today's edition of the news. Thank you very much for joining us, and from all of us here, it's wishing you good night.